Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Now in this video I'm going to be looking at some very classic retro shirt designs that I have very fond memories of growing up as a child watching football, and as a collector of authentic shirts I have a few of these older shirts in the collection, mainly on the Liverpool side, but there's a lot of shirts that either I'm unable to add to the collection because of costs or they just don't fit my criteria. So when some of the suppliers reached out and said, we'll send you some shirts, and thinking about my backdrops and everything else, I thought, well, actually, let's just reminisce a little bit and use these just as a trip down memory lane. So we've got 4 shirts which hopefully will tick a memory for some of you fans. These shirts have been sent by Kit MM, who are a supplier of replica shirts. These are cheap shirts, not the authentic real deal, full disclaimer. But I know there's some of you over there who watch the channel, support the channel, that are into that. So go check them out if you want to in the description. You see here quite a good range of retro shirts. Quite difficult for me when I'm trying to think what shirts do I want to showcase because of certain memories that I have. But there's a full selection on there, not very much in terms of pounds and pennies. So if you want to get hold of a couple of these to just knock around the house or play football, then do so. So let's have a look. Now the first one is a shirt we've had a look at before, but again, it's just one that I've got a great memory of. It is, of course, the 1996 Euros Spain shirt. And yeah, I mean, I've talked about this one before. I love the collar on this shirt. I like the simplicity of these designs. I like the fact that, you know, you had the home one, which was the red. I really like this dominant black. We haven't gone with any names on here. There's a little badge on there. Quite an understated shirt really, but actually I love some of the kits from this particular Euros. I think last time we reviewed this alongside the Scotland one. This is it an XL? It is an XL. This is from an era where shirts were slightly baggier anyway. But so there's the first one. We have the beautiful Spain 1996. Now, not as old, but a shirt that I really remember and like, and it is the Lazio shirt. I believe this is 2013, 2014. The reason this is a shirt I know is I know getting some of the shirts of ex-Liverpool players. This was a team that the ex-Liverpool player Lucas Leiva, the Brazilian, went on to play for, so I remember him playing in this shirt. But as you can see, we've not bothered putting a name set on it, but I just love the design of this shirt. There really are some iconic Italian shirts when I think back to when Football Italia first hit the screens here in the UK back in the 90s. But this is really nice. Quite a thin material here. Does feel slightly cheap. You know, probably not like you would expect to see with the original, but again, just to give us an appreciation of some of these designs back when. I really like this. I think this is an XL. Probably still, yeah, quite a larger fit on that one there. But I really love that one. Love the colours on that. Love the badge. Now we're going back a little bit further. We're going back to 93, 95 now. And if I think about my Liverpool collection, some of the best shirts I've got in my Liverpool collection are the early 90s shirts, the Carlsberg and the Candies with the Adidas stripes. And they weren't the only team to go with those stripes. And I had to get this one. And here we have the Bayern Munich 93 to 95 home shirt. Now this is an extra large, but do you know what? I think this is going to fit very large. So this one will probably just hang on the back there. But again, those iconic 3 stripes coming in diagonally at the top and the bottom there, and that very famous opal design. Quite an interesting V-neck collar there we had. But again, you know, this was some of those wonderful days I remember. Of the early 90s, watching a bit of Bundesliga football. I do like Bayern Munich kits, so I've got to be fair. But if I think back to some of the iconic kits, this is probably in the top 3 there. So go and have a look there. Now, as I say, these shirts, if you do want to get hold of these shirts, they take typically 2 to 3 weeks. They do come from China. But for me, you know, just seeing some of these designs up front, is great, because as I'll show you with the next shirt, it's not a shirt that I would physically buy because of the team, but it's a shirt that Brings back so many memories of a famous night on the south coast. But anyway, here we go, and we have the Manchester United. I think this is mid-90s, isn't it? 94, 95. And it is that famous grey shirt. Couldn't see each other on the pitch, could they? But that really iconic, sharp view cam. Now again, what I will say here is obviously a lot of these retro shirts are being remanufactured by the leading brands themselves as well. So I'm sure there will be eagle eyes that will look at it straight away and go, oh, there's some inconsistencies there. I'm not doing that for this. I'm not advocating you get this rather than the original. If you're a football shirt collector and you can afford to, get the originals, because those are the things that are going to have value and will increase in value over time. But this just gives us an illustration of that era. Again, no name set on there, although we could have gone Cantona on there, I suspect. But yeah, look at that kit. I really love that design. So there you go. We've got 5 really good, solid retro kits there. Hit us up in the comments, guys. Let us know what you think. And thanks again to the guys at Kit NM for sending me those. I've put the links in the description. We've got some more retro shirts coming up. We've got a Dortmund video with some real belters. But until then, guys, as always, thanks for watching.